Guys, it's Blinky here today, and I'm gonna be telling you why I think Wraith is one of the best killers to main or grind if you adapt Heart of Healing. Let's start the video. Before we start, I want to mention that this series is only to help people out on deciding on whether to main or buy a killer. I'll be pointing out pros, cons, and why their abilities and perks can be beneficial. Wraith is a free killer and stealth killer who wields Urzov's skull as a weapon and his wailing bell. The reason why I think he fits for someone who struggles with sound is because of his power and mainly his perks. Him as a whole and his perks all revolve around hunting and finding survivors as easily as possible. It is also one of the best visual perks that you can use. Powers and abilities. His power, Wailing Bell, allows Wraith to cloak and uncloak. When he is cloaked, he walks faster, at 6 meters per second, and receives a speed boost after uncloaking. He is entirely invisible to survivors when standing still and when 20 meters away. While cloaked, he can only interact with environmental objects. With add-ons, he can be extremely strong, and many will benefit you if you adapt Heart of Healing. Perks. Predator. The scratch marks left by survivors will spawn much closer and narrower together. This perk will help you track survivors easily and find their locations, as opposed to scratch marks being more spread out. Bloodhound. Pools of blood are shown in bright red and can be tracked for 2, 3, or 4 seconds longer than normal. This again pairs well with Floppy Butcher and will allow adept Heart of Healing players to track survivors more accurately. Shadowborn. Your field of view is increased by 9, 12, or 15 degrees. This perk gives you a wider field of view in-game and is optional and based on preference. Given that adept Heart of Healing players may have better peripheral vision when trained, this perk can also support that. He is a killer that will benefit you in so many ways. With his perk being extremely helpful for the adept Heart of Healing community, he overall is a very fun killer. Being able to throw survivors off or scare them will earn you more time to be able to hit them and plan. Wraith is also a great killer to try out if you're new to the game, as he will help you train your game sense and usage of time. Finally, here are his pros and cons. Pros. His power and perks make it easy for you to play him, as his perks are mainly visual perks that benefit greatly for adept Heart of Healing players and other killers you may struggle on. He is one of the fastest killers in the game. If you love speedy characters, he's a must for you. Having a wider FOV will help you train your peripheral vision if you haven't yet, and will help you keep an eye on important things. Uncloaking and cloaking has a progress bar opposed to just sound cues. Cons. Watch out for flashlight stuns while cloaked. This will stun you and blind you. Make sure you look up or down to avoid it. In general, the Wraith doesn't really have any cons that doesn't help adept Heart of Healing players. Just some pointers to keep in mind. He overall is an incredibly fun killer in a whole, and it's worth maining or grinding. If you're interested in mixing up perks and making your own perk builds, check out my best killer perk guide and top 10 killer builds at the top right. I have a ton of guides that can help you out. That'll be all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe. It really supports me in my dream to help others. If you like the series, please let me know on what other killer or survivor to do next. If you're interested in checking out what other stuff I do, check out my socials down below for my TikTok and Twitch, where I go live 3 times a week. Thank you guys so much for watching.